Humanity is standing at the edge of a new epoch, not because one technology is improving, not because apps are getting smarter, but because for the first time in history, intelligence, labor, and discovery are all becoming programmable at once. Artificial intelligence is teaching machines to think. Robotics is teaching machines to act. Quantum computing is teaching machines to explore realities classical systems cannot easily reach. And when thinking, acting, and advanced discovery collide, civilization does not simply evolve, it transforms. We are no longer living at the beginning of the digital age. We are entering something much bigger, a new human era, an era where intelligence is no longer rare, where machines do not just process information, they generate it, where software does not just live on screens, it begins to move through the physical world, and where scientific discovery itself begins to accelerate. This is not just a technology shift, it is a civilization shift. The steam engine amplified muscle, electricity amplified power, the internet amplified communication, and AI amplifies cognition. It helps us write, analyze, predict, design, strategize, simulate, automate, and create. It is not just another tool. It is becoming a layer inside every industry. Soon, every company will have AI systems. Every entrepreneur will use AI leverage. Every creator will have AI co-pilots. Every profession will be forced to answer the same question. What happens when expert-level assistance becomes cheap? This is the industrialization of intelligence. Now take intelligence and give it a body. That is robotics. For decades, robots lived in controlled environments. They repeated fixed tasks in fixed locations. But now that wall is breaking. With better AI, simulation, sensors, and hardware, robots are moving out of cages and into the real world. In factories, in warehouses, in hospitals, in logistics, in dangerous environments, and eventually, in everyday human spaces. This means labor itself is becoming software-defined. The future won't just automate knowledge work, it will automate parts of the physical world too. And then there is quantum computing. Still early, still fragile, still developing, but incredibly important. Quantum is not about replacing your laptop. It is about expanding the boundary of the solvable. It could help unlock breakthroughs in chemistry, materials, energy systems, medicine, optimization, and cryptography. In simple terms, AI may help us ask better questions. Quantum may help us solve deeper ones. And if that happens, science itself accelerates. Now imagine these three revolutions not as separate stories, but as one. AI creates intelligence. Robotics creates execution. Quantum expands discovery. Together, they reshape the operating system of civilization. This is not just about smarter machines. It is about a planet being rewired. But here is what most people miss. The future is not only limited by imagination, it is limited by infrastructure, power, chips, compute, cooling, supply chains, data centers, talent, governance. The next great global competition will not just be over land or oil, it will be over compute. Who owns the chips? Who controls the energy? Who trains the most powerful systems? Who sets the rules? Who governs intelligence at scale? This future carries incredible promise. Better medicine, safer work, faster discovery, smarter education, higher productivity. A world where human beings may be freed from more repetitive labor. But it also carries real danger. Concentrated power, mass surveillance, automated warfare, deeper inequality, displacement without redesign, a world where efficiency rises while meaning collapses. Technology is not destiny. Human choices are. So what becomes valuable in a world where machines can think more, do more, and solve more? Not just memory. Machines can store memory, not just repetition. Machines can repeat, not just speed. Machines can optimize speed. What becomes more valuable is judgment, vision, taste, leadership, ethics, meaning, trust, courage, the ability to decide what should be built before the machine learns how to build it. Machines will increasingly answer how. Humanity must get better at answering why. So where are we headed as a species? We are headed toward a world of superhuman tools, without yet having guaranteed superhuman wisdom. That is the challenge of our time. We are becoming more powerful faster than we are becoming mature. And that means the real question is not whether machines will become more capable. They will. The real question is whether humanity can grow into the power it is creating. Can we build intelligence without losing wisdom? Can we automate labor without losing dignity? Can we accelerate discovery without losing our humanity? That is the test. That is the threshold. That is the future. The future is not something that simply happens to us. It is something we are designing right now. With every system we build, with every tool we deploy, with every value we choose. So yes, AI will change how we think. Robots will change how we work. Quantum will change what we can solve. But the greatest question of this century is not about the machine. It is about the human being. Can we become wise enough, conscious enough, and courageous enough to guide the forces we are unleashing? Because the future of humanity will not be decided by technology alone. It will be decided by who we choose to become.